Kaizer Nation, Sanbonan Bafetu. Welcome back to Football Trends with me, QB. Now, obviously, Bafetu, we're going to talk about, Rev Rosler. We're going to talk about VAR, and also we're going to talk about Coach Nazrin Nabi. If you look at the game that we played on Saturday, I think it was Saturday, the 29th of March, obviously, and then I think next week again we do have a match that we are going to play. I did not watch the game of V2, but I went back and then I the whole match, and then I saw what I saw. I think I've spoken enough. I don't want to go back there. It's time for us to heal and try to move on. For some reason, I do have hope with the Kaizer Chiefs is still going to come back, even though chances are, slim. Chances are a bit slim, but I do have hopes that we have something. There's something that is going to happen, for the near future, because we are left about 7 games or 6, if I'm not mistaken. So below 6 games or 7 games at least, we need to get something. But I'm not putting my hopes high. I just feel like there's something that is going to happen. And then Masbege Bafe to SABC Sport from Mazola Jemulefe has confirmed in Dabayakege or Frosla Kumbule. We've spoken about him. With the contract is coming to an end this June, and as I'm speaking with you, Bafe, it's rather confirmed. Uti definitely he still wants to remain at the club. He still wants to remain with Kaizer Chiefs. But last time when I checked, it was him and Kaizer Chiefs, trying to conclude a deal for him. So bibazama nje kumnikeza a deal, but ngikhumbula bebangazwani. So now I don't know what is happening, but according to a statement from SABC Sport, they say SABC Sport has established that a defender Ulrich Frosler has agreed a new deal in principle to remain a Kaizer Chiefs player. Well, once he signed the deal, and then I say okay, he has signed a deal. But for now, let's just remain with the message that we got from him when he was asked about this. He said, I do love to be here. Kaizer Chiefs, who wouldn't want to be at a club like this? It's a club I've spent a lot of time at and led a lot of things. So I think I still have a lot to give to the club, but that decision does not lie only with me. I've got to do my part for the next month, having joined Kaizer Chiefs, obviously. No, I think that is the end of the message or Frosler. So clearly you can hear Utumchita still wants to play and perform for Kaizer Chiefs, to be honest. So yeah, it's something, but for you, we have to be honest. Quality, it's something that we're lacking at Nashorena. Some of the players are spending as a contract, but to be honest, they don't deserve those contracts. To be honest and clear with you, they don't deserve those contracts. I'm not going to talk or mention names. And then now we go to Ndabaya Kege. Should I start with the coach or should I start with the VAR? Because obviously the VAR has been promised to us. I'm going to wait for Mr. Gayton Meckienze to see what is going to happen. But so far, there's something that he said. I don't know when was this, but okay, I think 2 days ago, he says, I can't wait for the month of April. This is the month of VAR. I still stand by my promise. Our soccer is great, but it can be much greater with VAR. We are moving with times. Hey, go VAR. So but anyways, I think if VAR is going to be much better. No Rocha, I think it's about corner. It would be much better for no Rocha. I don't know, but now I've lost hope in terms of VAR. But it's so on, which is it going to come or is it? Because as much as there are bad referees out there, still corner referees which I do have to say I'm happy about them. They're doing a great job, exceptional, phenomenal job when it comes to refereeing and doing spanning and right. And then now, I want us to quickly jump to Coach Nazrin Nabi. There's a lot that he said. Obviously, we're not going to touch on everything because we might be here for a while. 1 hour, Sakuluma Nindabaga coach. So there's this thing. The coach had this message. I want us to look at, there's this message.
I think The conclusion is we do score. You need if you need to win, we need to score. If you control the team, the game, we look the statistic after the game. Statistic all for Kaizer Chiefs, and is not the first game like that. It's majority of the games is like that. I think the solution is clear. That the solution for this situation is 100% clear. Maybe the time is not for us now, for some things, but my message, patience. We don't have any solution now. Any patience and continue to support the team. But I trust the fans of Kaizer Chiefs is love the team too much. I want patience. Give me patience. I'm very sorry. Honestly, I'm very sorry for the result. I'm a first man with a big frustration.
If you listen to the coach Buffet too, you can clearly hear Ogutu Mchita, he is clearly trying to defend the players, which for me, I think it's a problem. I love the coach, don't take me wrong, but we have to be honest, Buffet. So that is a problem if he's going to defend, the players. Say, I understand probably they don't want to give out a bad name for our players, to not demoralize, spirits hub or anything like that. But sometimes I think we need to make sure that they know now they are fumbling. Whenever someone is doing something wrong, they need to know. Not we have to protect them at all costs every time, even when it's not necessary to do so. Because if we continue protecting those players, I don't think there's any way that we are going to get. I don't think there's anything that they're going to change or anything that they would want to improve with themselves. So, yeah, man, Nyamu's coach, speaking about the players, they need to score, what. This is the same thing that has been happening. And now the only thing is asking for is patience, which for me, I would love to give him patience because that is a promise I made to myself. And then spawn to because even though it's hard Buffet too, if you look at the defeat that he has as a coach, because some of the things games because as a coach, so that is why I'm blaming him. If you look at the defeat, he is the one coming close to Atazwana in terms of defeat. Atazwana, I think he has about 12 defeats. Redu Nabi has about 10 defeats. Meaning if we play, we lose. It's going to be a problem. As the coach, he needs to do better. Let's be honest. He needs to do better. Understand the league is different. It's not the same as where he's coming from. The Tanzanian league. What is that other league? Like Lalakonabo, Esfarabet, whatever. I forgot. But let's be honest. PSL is very hard and it's different. The only way to survive here is to adapt. The only coach so far, let's be honest, the only coach I've seen being able to adapt to the situation, maybe it's because of communication, I do not know, but let's be honest, the only coach who has been able to adapt when it comes to PSL so far is coach Khalil Ben Yusuf. That coach has made sure he understands the football. He makes sure he's heard and he's loud and is vocal enough to make sure the players do what he wants. And I don't know why, but there's no fairness whenever they are playing for Nabi. But when they are playing for Khalil Ben Yusuf, you can see clearly he makes sure he do what he wants because he understands the assignment, he understands the club. This is a big club, and obviously for us to be able to give out results in terms of this big club, we need to make sure we push the boys, we push the players. No nonsense coach. Even when at training, you can hear him, but Omchita doesn't like to be taken for granted. He makes sure and he works on his work tactics, good starting 11, good everything. But now maybe if ever he was to be given a chance as the permanent head coach, maybe uzofambula, I do not know, but that was something that we needed to talk about, obviously. Yeah, I think this is it, Buffet 2. Thank you so much for watching. I still have a little bit of hope with you. There's something that is going to happen, with the rest of the season. Buffet 2. I have to go to sleep. I am recording this video 8:30. It's the 30th, and I'm going to upload on 8:31, which is tomorrow. But anyways, guys, peace.